Scotty G, what's hang on. Forgot how to do this. What's up?
Hello, Mike. How are you doing?
Hello.
That's a sick hat you got on there. Look at that.
I got you a hat. I gotta send it to you.
Oh,
I got you the black one. I got one that looks like this, but it's black. This is the blue one.
that one's pretty sweet too. It looks a little too much like Michigan though.
It does. It's blue and gold because it matches the Howl colors. I got both.
Yeah, I like that hat.
This was a last minute pickup. The black one was the one in the store that matched the like polo, or the not the polo, but the quarter zip kind of. I always get the quarter zip. That's like my thing to get. You know, that's one of the things about the cruises. I was thinking about this the other day. They don't have like, I don't know if it's just the wish class ships, but they don't have like any t-shirts hardly anymore. Like the just kind of average type stuff.
Yeah. So you didn't have a very merry, so you probably didn't see a whole lot of Christmas stuff in the shops. Then I'm guessing. Even though they did like a lot of the Christmas stuff on there, saying because that's what a lot of mine was on the fantasy is like it was more like Christmas stuff is what they had.
Yeah, they had a lot of like sweatshirts and stuff. Yeah, there was a lot because Pam got a sweatshirt. There was Christmas sweat. It was really cute. Like there was a couple of sweatshirts and Christmas sweatshirts and stuff. But like like the Mickey, we talk about this all the time. That Mickey, just regular tee.
I know. I rarely wear mine because I don't want it to like fade because I know I can't get another one.
Right, and that gray one that I have is made out of some funky stuff. It's like hemp or something, and like it feels like it's gonna fall apart. Like I only wear it like on cruises because it's so thin.
Yeah, I like this like blackish gray one I have. Yeah, I just rarely wear it because I don't want anything to happen to it.
Yeah, it's
oh man,
it's something.
I don't know why they can't just sell those again.
Yeah, but they just don't have. They had like because they have that on those Wish ships. They have that one weird store that's kind of up on deck 11 in the corner. Back out.
Well, yeah, they have that on the other ones too, like the Timey Knots or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of by the pools.
Yeah.
So they had some like that's where they have most of the t-shirts, I guess. Yeah, that's probably where the t-shirts are. That now that I think about it. And then they have that Mickey's main sale or whatever that's kind of more like off the lobby. Mm-hmm. And then they actually where I bought most of my stuff was in the store that's kind of down on deck 3 next to the Haunted Mansion bar that has kind of like the Gucci like purses.
Yeah. That I like that store. Yeah, they have some like that's where they have like the Tommy Bahama stuff and things like that.
Yeah. But I mean, it also just had the plain old like black hats, the like
nice.
quarter zips.
Very nice. This one I'm wearing is like 4 or 5 years old. This Nike one. Yeah,
I love those. See, I don't have one that says Disney Cruise Line though. I have one that says it's white like that, but it just has the logo. It doesn't say Disney Cruise Line, but it's white. Yeah. And I wore it to dinner one night, and it's like you're just begging to get something on.
That's dangerous.
I know. Like it was pirate night, right? I got that Jack's, the thing that's like spaghetti. It's like a pasta with all those like scallops and stuff in it. It looks kind of like spaghetti. It's red, like a red pasta. I'm like, don't get this all over me. I had white on. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so done. But yeah,
thanks for picking me another cruise, by the way. Dude, I'm obsessed right now. It's crazy.
We got to decide the next one we're gonna do. We'd probably go again in like February, but if I didn't have my surgery, because I'm ready again.
Yeah, that's right after your surgery when we're sailing. That's when Emma's spring break is. So figured do a couple days in Anaheim, do a couple days in San Diego, put a cruise in the middle. Like, man, that sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. I can't wait. I mean, Disneyland and a Wonder Cruise out there. Oh my gosh.
I know. And 4-night, like, yeah, I prefer like a 5-night, but 4-night will still be good though. But we're going to get off the ship because we're going to 2 places we've never been to. So we already have excursions booked and like plans made.
That is cool. Like that is fun. So
like when you do like the Bahama ones, like, you're just like, all right, I'm going to go to Castaway and Lookout, but I'm just going to go at the beach. Like, I'm not going to do anything else really. So I'm excited to have like some different types of plans. Like we're going to go to this cool thing on Catalina Island. It's called like the casino or something, but it's not like a gambling casino. It's like this like old building that's been around since like the 1900s. And I don't know, it's going to be fun.
So we got to start because we're past 6, but so can you record this? I don't want to do all the Destiny stuff tonight because I want to talk about it for Friday show tomorrow.
Okay.
So are you good tomorrow? Can you
I should be able to. I mean, if you got Ricky and Pam,
well, Pam's out. Pam's out for like a month.
Oh, geez.
So if you can, plan to hop in with me if you can. Because I won't give a couple things tonight, but want to save like a lot of the stuff for tomorrow and make it like the Friday show so we can kind of talk about like the yin and yang of yours from last. We're not going to go as long as last week though. Holy smokes!
You want to do like another hour and a half?
Yeah, it was so good though. I love that show. That show was so good. Okay,
good.
Okay, so let's get going here because we got a ton of people tuned in tonight. Let's go. People are waiting for us. Shout out to George. He said just wanted to say, hey, off to celebrate more of his birthday. So happy birthday to
George. It's George's birthday. He just did the San Antonio Full last week, I think.
Yes, he did. He had the most awesome picture in front of the Alamo. Like he looked like he's floating like mid stride. I mean, he always looks good in his pictures, but dude, that was like that should have been on a poster of like Bo Jackson back in the day. I was like, I saw that picture. I was like, that's cool.
That's awesome.
All right, so let's do this. I looked up, the Lions were beating the Rams, and I look up now and they're down by 10. Dude, they're up by 4. What happened? Like it was like so quick.
It was really 2 quick touchdowns like back to back.
Yeah. I was like hooking everything up. They were up by 4. Like by the time I got the computer hooked up, I loaded it. It was like holy.
We were up by 10, and now we're down by 10. So looks like the playoff dream streak is over for the Lions. We're back to missing the playoffs. It was a fun run while we had it.
You guys need Phillip Rivers. That dude, he's 44 and he was beating the Seahawks. I don't know what's going on now. All right, here we go. Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. I haven't done this in forever. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the BOGP Open Line for Sunday night, December 14th, 2025. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Hey. Hope you're having a great wrap to the weekend. We are going to be here for the next hour, taking your phone calls at 407-584-7173. That's 407-584-7173 with my co-hosts, my buddy up in Michigan from Must See Adventures. Check it out, like and subscribe right now on YouTube. Scotty G, looking festive. He's got a little Disney Cruise Line, very merry vibe going on today from his studio up there in Michigan. Scott, what's going on? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Mike. I will tell you, we always joke about, it's more like a playful joke about when your friends or your family are on vacation and you're back home and you're seeing their updates. You don't want to bug them too much because you know they're on vacation, but it's like killing you a little bit. Like, dang, I wish I was there. I was having that a lot while you're on the ship because I've been dealing with single-digit temperatures. It has been so cold here, and I just got to ask, how was your welcoming greeting back to St. Louis when you got back from Fort Lauderdale?
Have you ever seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yes.
Okay, so that scene where he's at the airport, like his rental car's missing, and that's actually at our airport. That's in St. Louis, and he says a few choice words to the lady from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep. Grace from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah.
Yes. That's kind of like my shot back to reality. And we had the longest layover ever in Midway. Yeah.
Could have just drove from Midway.
That's what I said. Exactly. I said those words a couple times. I could go to rent a car and we'd be home by now because it's only about a 5-hour drive. But, I wouldn't be eating this $25 terrible chicken strip meal that I got from Big City Chicken. No, it was fine. But it's like you said, is just brutal cold here in the Midwest.
Could have saw Paige even too. Could have done like an overnighter or something.
100%. We were texting her, but we were like on, of course we're on the other side of the fence because we're, in a layover. So we're inside of security. She's not. So we're just, texting with her and so forth. But it's the price you pay, right? We knew it was going to be, not fun the day coming home, but we had the 4 days on the cruise that were great. And, it was awesome. It was like when you get to, because, Mallory couldn't go because of cheerleading obligations and work and school and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun to just have it was like a 5-day date with my wife. We got to go down and explore Fort Lauderdale for a day, which was kind of neat because we'd never been to Lauderdale. We got to go to an ice cream joint called Yo Mama's Ice Cream and a bar called Parrots, like an old historic little place. And we went to a sports bar called Duffy's and watched the football game that night and just went around the town and had a good night before the cruise and got on the ship and had a good time. It was good. It was a really good time to get out of St. Louis in December. You mentioned this. It's kind of it was a sweet spot to travel there that we cruised from December 7th to the 11th. And Pam and I talked about this, and we're going to talk a lot about the cruise on this Friday show. We're going to record it tomorrow. But we talked about this being a great week because it's after Thanksgiving, but it's not too close to Christmas where we still have time now to get home and still kind of wrap up the Christmas stuff, do all the shopping and all that stuff and enjoy the season. But it was right in that window where you didn't feel totally stressed. Like that little window of like that week and a half there, the 7th through the 11th, we felt great time to get out of the cold in St. Louis and travel. We liked it.
Yeah, it's a great time. I'm talking about maybe doing like a maritime cruise around this time next year because of that. Like where we were on Thanksgiving, which is a great time for me for work because I'm like off a day and a half, and Emily has some time off. But it was a lot of kids, a lot of families, a lot of busyness on that ship. So I thought maybe like a couple weeks before Christmas, Em is out of school, kind of before most high schoolers are and like other school age kids, and then we can just do that like for a cruise like a couple weeks before Christmas sounds awesome. But the key to that is like you gotta have all your holiday stuff done because you don't want to come back from that and just be stressed out, right?
That's it. I mean, obviously a lot of online shopping nowadays. So Pam was doing that on the plane at the airport and stuff like that. So that helped. But I will say our sailing, and again, I'm going to save a lot of this for Friday, but I will give a couple things. Ship was not full. I mean, I would say 75% occupancy at most. Which it was a weird itinerary too. It was a 4-night because the Destiny is going to do 4 and 5 night sailings. Some of them are going to go to Castaway and Lookout. Some are going to go to either or. Ours was a really kind of unique itinerary, which I don't think will be super popular. It just went to Castaway, was the only place it went, and had 2 sea days. Didn't go to Nassau, didn't go to Lookout. It's fine with me because my goal was to see the ship, which was great. Got to enjoy some things. But I don't think that's going to be a super popular destination. I think most people are going to want to go to Lookout or both. So I don't think that I think people will be looking for different itineraries. But my goal was to see the ship, and I like sea days, so score. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it seems like the ideal itinerary for you, to be honest. I mean, I'd like that too, but especially with a new ship, like you just want to spend some time and just focus on the ship. Like I might almost skip Castaway or just gone off for a couple hours, honestly. Which I looked like you guys had a good day. But I know we're going to talk about that for another episode. So do we have a topic tonight? Are the phone lines already ready to go? We're
going to light them up, but I do want to say one thing about there. We'll talk about this Friday too, but there was one thing that was unique to the ship that I got to bring up that it's not on the other ships that did blow me away.
Oh, I think I know you're going to talk about. Yeah.
and people, and I'd heard about this and I didn't know what to expect, but, there's this Dr. Facilier experience, and I'm not going to give any spoilers, so don't worry because I would not spoil anybody who's going on the ship in the next year, whenever your cruise is going to happen. But it's a very intimate experience, and it's a very up close personal experience. Like it's a group of 10 to 12, maybe 15 people to get to have this at a time. It happens about, I think it happened about, we were on a 4-night cruise. It probably happened maybe 8 to 10 times throughout the cruise. And you want to do this, but the lines for this are crazy. Like they're crazy early on they were crazy throughout the cruise. However, we didn't go to any shows. Pam and I are not really show people, so we didn't go see any of the nighttime shows in the Walt Disney Theater. We just go like to the bar. We go to the Haunted Mansion bar. We went to Currents one night. We just kind of walked around the ship and did a bunch of stuff. We just hung out. Like it was great. Went to DeVille's. We just chilled. And so one of the nights though, they had like a 6 o'clock experience with Dr. Facilier. So it's perfect, right? Most people were at late dinner, which I hate late dinner, by the way.
I love late dinner.
I know, but it's so late, dude. The one night our main course came out at 9:03. I'm like 9:03. This is insanity. I normally eat at 4. Anyway, so and we with Stacy, one of our other agents at the Magic for Less, and her friend, and we were all early dining people. Like we could not believe it. We're like, this is insane. Like it's like eating at midnight. We're old. So anyway, but the 6 o'clock one was great because half the ship was in dinner. This was also the night of Hercules. So the other half, everybody wanted to go to Hercules, right? That's the new unique show.
Yeah, I want to go to that too.
Absolutely. Everybody else is at Hercules. So we go down and we're like, dude, we're going to see this Dr. Facilier thing at 6 o'clock. We get there. There's 2 other people standing there. We're like, throughout the cruise, man, there's been like 150 people outside this place, like to get in line to do this thing. 2 other people there. By the time we got there, like at 5:45, 5:40, by the time it gets to be 6 o'clock, there's like 10 people there total. And so the handlers come out, the people that are like in the blue shirts to kind of, handle the characters and stuff. The one guy comes out, he brings out a second guy because he wants to show him. He's like, I want to show you this. This is all the people that are here for this whole experience. Like, we've never had this few people. Like, we don't even know like how we're going to handle this, because normally we have hundreds of people in line, and we don't even we're not even going to fill the room, right? With this first experience, like, we don't know, like, you're going to get to go long. We don't know. But they were cracking up, but like, we got to go in and have the thing, and it was, but you got to do it. Like, I don't know if like I'd wait an hour for it, but it was, I guess I would. But
where on the ship is it? Like, I'm trying to think, where would it be like on the other ships? Because it's got,
so it's on deck 5, and it's in a photography studio. So, so you've been on the Wish. I don't remember ever going past it, but I probably
kind of like where Shutters is, I guess, or
so where it is. Okay, well, I'm trying to think where Shutters is. So do you know where that seating area is? Like on the Grand Atrium, right? Okay. Yeah. So like, you got the Grand Atrium, but you go up and you got that seating area kind of above that on
I know where that is. Yeah.
It's on the starboard side.
Yep.
And if you're walking towards the like Luna Lounge, like the adult area, okay, so it'll be on your left before you get to the adult area. There's like a little room there, and that little room is it's a photography studio, like for family portraits, and they take
yep. So they're taking that during portrait time. Okay.
Yes, and it's a small room. I mean,
that's tiny. I can understand why only like a dozen people go to it.
It's about the size of this bedroom, right, that I use for the studio. It's maybe 12 by 12, 15 by 15.
Interesting.
Boom, you're in there with Dr. Facilier, and he does like I'm just saying, he does some pretty cool stuff. And I was like,
I love that character too. I mean, we're big Princess and the Frog.
Cool. So I'm just saying, you got to do it. It was pretty sweet. So
dang, the Rams just scored another touchdown. The Lions had a shot again, but
yeah, my dad will be happy. So I got to make sure he'll probably.
Well, your boy's gonna be sad. So
I know. I'm saying he'll probably call by the end of the show, so that's not good. Okay, so that I just wanted to say that. But, and also the other thing. People lined up for the stores, dude. Like this, because you got that Mickey's Mainsail store that's up there, on the Wish class ships on deck 5, on along the lobby there. You'd have thought they were lined up. I don't know, like they were giving stuff away. I mean, like all the way back. And the next day they just restocked the store with all the stuff. I know it's an inaugural ship, right? It's an inaugural season.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth cruise, but like the cruise before us had stuff, and the cruise after us probably had stuff, I'm sure. And so I don't know, like it seemed like people were just like lined up. And I maybe I'm just not a liner upper. I don't know, but people were lined up a lot.
I line up a little bit.
They were like way lined up, like almost back to the Walt Disney Theater. Like, yeah,
just to get into the shop.
Yeah, just get into the
night one is always the craziest, even like on any kind of cruise. Just like everyone's antsy to get into those shops. I wish they could be open longer. I understand why they're not when you're like at port and stuff, but dang, I just wish they were open.
I just don't think they sold out of anything. Like I think they have plenty of stuff because they want to sell it. I don't know. Who knows though? But okay, so let's open up the phone lines. Anybody wants to call in? There are some stories though. Like we got the last ride of Rock and Roller Coaster coming up here soon. I think that's going to be towards the end of February ish. I don't have the date on that. A car caught on
March maybe, or
spring ish.
Springish.
One of the cars caught on fire over at the Tomorrowland Speedway. Is it time for that to go away? Who knows? Do you see the lines for people over to see the Taylor Swift's dresses?
No.
Dude, people were like way lined up to see those dresses from her tour. That's crazy.
Speaking of lining up, there we go.
I know.
That's kind of cool though.
I don't know if I'm waiting in line to get see dresses.
I miss that stuff at the studios though, like that old prop shop that they used to have, and I
do miss that.
I wish I could have like the studios back to how it was when I first started going.
Yeah, I do agree. Except for that, remember that Prince Caspian thing? That was dumb.
That might have been before my time. So
that was so dumb. All right, we have first call tonight. Who's joining us?
Hey, it's Dave from Connecticut. How are we doing, Mike?
Hey, doing great. Scotty G on the line with you as well.
Hello, Dave.
What's going on?
I got a question for you, and it's college football inspired. So, Mike, you might like this one.
All right.
My son goes to the University of Indiana, and he's in the band. And so last Saturday, watching the Big Ten championship, Indiana beats Ohio State. They're the number one team going into the playoff, and they're going to the Rose Bowl. And so, it's pretty close to Pasadena, right? So we immediately booked a trip, and we're going out to California, and we're going to be spending 2 days in Disney and then going to see the Rose Parade out in California. So my question is, which park would you do on New Year's Eve? California Adventure or Disneyland?
I know where Scotty G is going to fall on this one.
That might surprise you. I'd say I go to Disney. Oh, but New Year's Eve, like I want to have like a little like cocktail though, like to ring in the new year.
Yeah.
But I'd probably go to Disneyland. I think Disneyland would be a lot of fun on New Year's Eve. I feel like that you're gonna have like the fireworks, like it's gonna be big celebrations. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think. But may I just jump in, Dave? Like this, I kind of had a feeling where you're going then when you said Indiana, and it's going to tie into some college football. Congratulations to the Hoosiers and your son in the band, and this is going to be an epic trip for sure.
Yeah, we're real excited. We were thinking maybe the opposite, going to Disneyland on the 30th and then California Adventure on the 31st. And we're Disney people and we get it. We've done 4th of July. I've been in Disney World for New Year's Eve, but do you think California Adventure would be slightly less busy on New Year's Eve than Disneyland?
I do.
You think though? I think the locals might go to DCA because of the part. I would think DCA would tend to be more Epcot for the locals, right? No, maybe not.
Yeah, but I think they're going to go to Disneyland. I just think like
They're more
take their younger families there, celebrating the new year. And I don't know. I just feel like Disneyland is going to be the more crowded one. I really do. So that's why I do like the DCA twist there too. And I'm sure they'll have some fun celebrations they're doing in there too. I never actually looked to see what they do at New Year's, honestly, out there, because I'm always tend to go to World for that. But I like the strategy there, Dave, with the DCA, because I think it will be less busy.
Yeah,
you disagree though, Mike?
I'm reading a lot online, and they say, go to DCA in the morning and then hop over to Disneyland at night for fireworks, because there's no fireworks at DCA. But we're doing 2 days. We're doing one park each day, so we got to make up our mind and stick with it.
Yeah, I might do Disneyland. Bring in the year Disneyland. Yeah, that's what I do. It's Walt's Park, and finish 1 year, start the next year.
I'm convinced the other way now, though.
Yeah, we're terrible. It's got me. I don't know,
because I'm thinking about crowds now, and I think there'll be less crowds.
But do you not want to have fireworks? Fireworks.
I can still hear the fireworks at DC.
I want to see.
I could.
Probably could.
It could, but are you guys wanting to have a drink? That's probably going to be a factor. No, is that important?
I wouldn't, mind it, but it's not going to be a deciding factor one way or another. Sure. So, and we're bringing our other two kids with us. So, they're, they're 14 and 17. So, that's not really our main goal here.
The good news is you can't go wrong. Either one, you're going to have a blast. But yeah, they see. I was thinking DCA first, then Disneyland. I don't know either one.
It's such a tough question, Dave. I love it. I would
probably. Finally, I think my final answer would be Disneyland, just because I think it'd be cool to wrap up 25 in Disneyland and Walt's Park, start a new year in that park. But DCA, I'd have a blast too. There's going to be, because I'm sure they're going to lean more into like the party atmosphere in DCA with probably like live DJs, and it's going to be more of an Epcot feel for sure over at
Correct.
DCA.
It's kind of like, what do you want to do? Do you want to do more like attractions and rides than you want to be at Disneyland to bring it in? But if you're just
and that's the thing too. We don't get to Disneyland all that often. I've been a couple times. I think the kids have been once. This will be their second trip. They don't even remember the first. So we're definitely going to want to do the rides. So we were going to do the Lightning Lane add-on to the ticket. I guess it's kind of like what Genie Plus used to be at World. So we're planning on doing that. So like all the extra festivities, and I'm sure they can, like, I don't know, whatever they got going on. We're going to be riding rides. So
Yeah, they're not Disneyland.
But either way, you're going to do that at Disneyland.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
whether you do that on the 30th or the 31st, I'm sure the 31st, I would say your pro there would be, it might be less people focused on the attractions where they're just kind of hanging out because it's New Year's Eve. So it might make for the park might be busier, but it might be shorter wait times potentially.
The locals might just camp out on Main Street for fireworks and stuff like that, where you could take advantage of that, riding rides.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they do have like there's 2 parades and there's 2 fireworks shows. So I'm assuming it's the same fireworks. I don't know though. There's one at 9 and then there's one at 12.
It'd be great if it was like a 4th of July thing like they do at Walt Disney World, where they were like test the fireworks on the 30th, you know.
Well, that was my other thing too. I was like, do they do that? I don't really know. We're not we're not as experienced over at
I don't think they do, because fireworks in general are kind of weird in Anaheim anyway. Like some nights they just don't do it. I mean, the winds get kind of crazy over there sometimes, so they probably wouldn't do like a second show, I'm guessing, on the 30th. They would probably just save that for New Year's Eve.
They might throw a tag like on the regular show for the New Year's Eve or something like that. You know, maybe 5 minutes extra.
Yeah.
Guessing. So let me ask you this, because my brother-in-law is a IU alum, huge Hoosier. He lives a couple streets over, and he's had all the Indiana stuff in his front yard, and he's riding his. I mean, I get it, right? I mean, from nowhere to boom, #1 team in the country, riding.
Right.
He's beside himself, and my daughter's best friend's family, their kid goes to IU, and he's already been calling Mallory, like trying to get the hookup for some Rose Bowl tickets, like because he's a student at IU. He's like, come on, I know he has student tickets, and he has, can you get me some tickets? So he's trying to pull every string to get some tickets to Rose Bowl. I don't know if he's been successful quite yet, but he's trying to make his way out there. But hey, congratulations to Fernando Mendoza. I mean, I think the whole country dodged a bullet by him winning the Heisman Trophy, by the way. So we're all glad to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I try not to get too ahead of myself, but it does seem like all the stars are aligning for Indiana this year. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Well, it was a good night last night in New York after what we saw after that on social media. And tell you what, I was glad to see him win, and especially in the last 24 hours, I'm really glad to see that he won. So good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, have a great time out there. And I mean, when you get to combine some college football and Disney, it's perfect. It's bowl season's all about that, right? I always wanted, like, God, man, Mizzou get a Florida Bowl. They got one this year. We're in the Gator Bowl against Virginia, but it's just with Marathon Weekend, it's so funky because it just makes it so hard to go down. Like on December 27th, come home, go back like in 2 weeks. It just financially, it's just too big of a hit.
That's why I didn't go to the Rose Bowl when State went in 2013, 14 it was, because we had our first Disney cruise was like 2 weeks later. And I couldn't swing it.
I want to go. Like I so want to go. I mean, it's in Jacksonville, but because I would do a few days at Walt Disney World, but I mean, I got to be back, in a couple of weeks, and it's just.
Well, we're not. We didn't really take financials into consideration. If we did, we probably wouldn't be going.
Hey, if we were in the college football playoff and ranked #1, I'd sell my house.
Well, the thing that's nice this year is that. We live in Connecticut, and we usually go back to. I'm a teacher, and we usually go back to school on the 2nd. But this year, the 2nd is a Friday, and so they gave that to us off. So that's actually really facilitating this whole thing, because we can do the Rose Parade on the 1st, fly home on the 2nd, and then have 2 days to recover before we got to go back.
That's perfect.
I love it. Wait, when you get back, let me know how it goes. Maybe we could do a show, because I'd love to hear how this whole experience is, because we're one of those schools that's kind of a long-suffering school, and you're living every Mizzou fan's dream this season. And to combine that with the Disney trip out there to the Rose Bowl, I just wish you the best. Hope you have a great time.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Scott. Go Hoosiers.
Go Hoosiers.
Go Hoosiers. I'm pulling for the Hoosiers.
See you later. Take care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Totally pulling for the Hoosiers.
That is, what a ride, man. That is insane. I mean, I think they did I saw like commercials all day for like 60 minutes, like from obscurity to number one in the country. Like, why can't it be Mizzou?
Not that this is a sports podcast, but this is always the pickle, right? With the college football playoff now. It's like, which game as a fan do you choose to go to? Because you can't, I mean, those tickets are expensive and you got travel and all that. It's like Rose Bowl would probably be the game I would want to go to because it's historic. It's the Rose Bowl, for crying out loud. But then, like, if they win that, then they have a semifinal game. And if they win that, then they're in the championship game. You know, it's like, well, which game do I choose to go to? Because you can't go to all.
I would just go to the Rose Bowl and just take my chances. You know what I'm saying? Because the Rose Bowl is so, like, you've seen it on.
It's pristine, that field with the sunset. Oh,
the sunset. That's what I say. Like halftime at the sunset. Oh,
it's the best. It's the best.
It's perfect.
It's the best in sports, basically. Like that sunset on January 1st.
Right. And I mean, I'm like, you know, I was a Big 12, Big 8, Big 12 guy growing up, and then an SEC guy. But like, man, New York,
never
like,
got to go.
You know what I mean? Because you see, like, the Big 10 would always play the Pac-12 or the Pac-10, but it was just, it's a tradition. It was just
so
anyway. 407-584-7173. Let's talk Disney. I mean, that's a great question though. Disneyland or DCA at
you're never really thought about that because at World it's always a no-brainer to me, but
yeah, no kidding. We had a question here over on Instagram. Should I watch whatever movie Dr. Facilier is in before sailing on the Disney Destiny in 3 weeks? So I've never seen it. He's in Princess and the Frog, right?
Princess and the Frog, yes.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
He's a great character, great movie. I mean, that's just I would just say, yeah, go watch it because it's an awesome movie. I love, and then, I mean, it would help you with if you ever are interested in writing Tiana's Bayou Adventures, things like that. So, like, yeah, I would definitely. I love doing that stuff though. Before, like, we go on a trip, like just watching a movie that's like themed to whatever we're going to be doing, or like, oh yeah, I want to do this ride really bad in this next trip. Like, let's watch the movie beforehand. Just another way to get excited for a trip. So I highly recommend it. Yeah,
I would say we definitely do it. But I mean, I didn't see it, and dude, I was blown away. Like, it was so cool. So you don't have to, but I'm sure it would be like, because he talked about New Orleans and stuff like that. So I'd have probably known more about his backstory that way. All right, next caller's on the line. Who's joining us?
Hi there, this is Amy from Idaho.
Hey, Amy, Idaho, out of near the blue turf. Sorry about your bowl game. If you're
I know, yeah, that was rough. We had two TVs going. We were watching that game and watching the final round of the National Finals Rodeo, and about an hour in, we turned off the game.
Hey, my nephew is trying. He's having a good season. He's hanging in there.
Yeah. He didn't make it, but we were rooting for him, and we got to see him rope here at our rodeo. And so, yeah, we're rooting for Coy.
All right, good stuff. I saw that he had a big win the other day, so he's hanging in there. And sorry for the Broncos. I was hoping for a better game last night, but it goes the way it goes.
Yeah. It's been a rough season, but they still made it to a bowl game.
That's right. That's right. It could be worse. So what's going on?
So, okay, I have a question that I thought you guys might have some interesting suggestions for. So when we were going in January and to Disney World, and we always go for park opening and then go back to the room for a rest. Well, my 16-year-old son doesn't need rest, right? So he just needs more ways to expend energy. So he always goes and finds his own challenges to do. One year it was pin trading. One year he did visit a different park every time that we were resting. Anyway, so this time he's decided that during our rest time, he wants to visit every Disney-owned hotel on property. And we're there for almost 2 weeks. So he has time to do it. But I thought that he's trying to figure out what he should do for his kind of activity to do at each hotel. So I thought you guys might have some ideas, like what should he do at each hotel as part of his little self-challenge for this trip.
I love this idea. So when in January are you going?
We are flying in the 1st, and we'll be there till the 14th.
So to the 4th. So this is going to be tough call maybe because it depends on the resort. I think it'd be cool to take a photo, like a selfie with every Christmas tree in the resort because they'll still be up for a little while because they usually like to keep those up through marathon weekend, which I think is like the 11th.
At least for the first 10 days.
So I think that could be kind of a fun thing because every resort is going to have a tree. So I think it'd be kind of cool to here's a photo of me at every resort's tree is something I'm kind of thinking of.
Here's something I don't know if they do this at the hotels, but I got addicted. I talked about this on Mike in the Midwest last night when I recorded it. I got addicted to this on the cruise. Do you know about the duck thing? The duck hunting? Okay.
Like with the Jeeps?
Yes.
Like that.
So they hide these stupid ducks on the cruise, okay? All over the ship. They're like by the elevators, they're by the stairs, they're by like any ledge. I found like 30 of these things around the ship. I was looking for them all the time. Like sometimes instead of taking it, like we take a break, I just go out and I tell Pam, we're going duck hunting. We're just going to walk around the ship. We're going to find ducks because people would just constantly be hiding them. And so I came home with like 30 of them. I should have probably hid some to put them back into the system, but I didn't, like I'm going to next time. I feel like I got bad mojo because I didn't put any out, but I brought home a bunch because they're all cute. But do they do those at hotels, Scott? Like is it duck thing?
I mean, it's kind of like everywhere, kind of. I mean, it's popular on cruise ships. Like
I know it's a cruise
people
ship.
were doing it in my office, which was a kind of a no-no. It's kind of a no-no though. Like things are falling down and our robot carpet cleaner was going over them and things like that. So yeah. But yeah, I mean they could do that. Another thing I was thinking too though, I mean, was like grabbing like the resort map from the front desk or something. You collect like all the resort maps or something, and like write the date on them, like in time. Like I don't know, just trying to think of like cheaper things instead of like, oh, I'm gonna get a snack at each one because then you like get full midday and all that, and it costs like some extra money on that. Trying to think of some funny things like that you could take a picture of or something like that.
Oh, and Jason says the Skyliner resorts have like a Skyliner scavenger hunt. If you go to the front desk, they'll give you a scavenger hunt thing. And so you could go to like Pop Art, Caribbean, I guess Riviera, grab a scavenger.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll film that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Cool. Well, thank you. Those are great ideas.
Does he have any ideas what he's thinking of yet, or just wants to go to all the resorts?
Yeah, I can't remember. He had talked about doing because he does pin trading sometimes. So he talked about trading a pin at each resort.
That's a good one.
But then he was trying to think of other ideas too. So
I like the idea. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna go visit all the resorts on a trip. 2 weeks though, but what a trip that's gonna be. Too,
so what do you have planned? Like what's the big thing? I mean, going for 2 weeks. Like what are you looking forward to?
We wanted to do marathons. So again, my 16-year-old who doesn't think that sleep is necessary. Because we always go the 1st of January. And so he's been wanting to do the marathon. And this year he was like, okay, we're going to do it, Mom. And then I messed up and didn't get us signed up in time. So I promise I really did try.
That's actually called dodging a bullet, but go ahead.
Yeah. I knew we weren't going to do the full marathon for sure. I think he'd talked me into the 10K. Anyway, so what we're going to do, at least 2 days in each park. We're going to go to Busch Gardens, which we've never been to. So we'll do that for our one off-property adventure. And then what else? We're going to do the Rose and Crown fireworks viewing for the first time. We've never done that in all of our trips. And I'm going to get my Disney card taken away. We've never seen Fantasmic. So we're for sure going to see Fantasmic this time. We have a dining package booked. So, and then we're doing an Albert for a date night for my husband and me. So,
oh my gosh, you're doing it up. This is a great trip. The Rose and Crown fireworks, I did that years ago. That is awesome. And obviously, Fantasmic is incredible. And V&A, I mean, that's one of the best experiences out there.
Yeah, so it'll be good. I'm excited.
Wow. So where are you guys staying? Are you staying in one hotel for 2 weeks, or you switching?
We have a split. We're DVC owners, so we have Boardwalk and Bay Lake points. So we'll do about a week in each.
That is a nice couple of weeks.
Yes, it is.
And the parents were going to go with us. They had said they would go with us. So we booked 2 bedrooms. And there's just 5 of us. It's my husband and myself and then our 3 kids. And then my parents decided they didn't feel like flying to Florida. So they backed out. So now we have 2 bedrooms for 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll be living the high life.
So it'll be nice. You won't even see your kids for 2 weeks. Except when you want to. So we'll see you at dinner. They'll see you at meals because they'll want to eat. But yeah, other than that.
Yeah. Well, and then Bay Lake, I think there's 3 bathrooms in the 2 bedroom villa. So
Yeah, that's a nice little secret about them. Like you get multiple bathrooms in those, even like in the studio or like the one bedroom, I think. Yeah. So that's really nice.
Yeah. So it'll be good. We're excited.
You are going to have a good time. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Well, I mean, if coming all the way from Idaho, you got to do it up. So you're totally doing it.
That's what we've always told ourselves is, if we're going to fly, if we're going to spend an entire day on each end flying, we better stay long enough to make it worthwhile. But this time, for the first time, we've decided to do annual passes for everybody. And then we're going to book our next trip to be in mid-December next time. Because my older two kids are both college students, so they're on the same schedule that I am, and we're done with finals by the 11th, I think, next year. So we will go before Christmas and get 2 trips out of our annual passes. So
that's good work.
That's a good call, because I just got this sad thing today in the mail, which is the old annual pass renewal reminder, which is sad because mine expired. Oh, well, you get the discount, but
there is a discount. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, mine expires on January 7th. You know how sad that is for somebody that's going to marathon weekend?
Is that when it starts?
Dude, that's the day. That's like Expo Day. I'm like, no way. Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like Expo Day. It's like the first day I need it. It's the worst. Like, no, it's around then. Maybe it's a week later. I don't know, but it's
4-day ticket.
It's not doing me any good. Anyway, well, hey, thanks for the call, and man, you're gonna have a great time, and Merry Christmas to you guys out there.
Thank you. You too.
Right,
Mike, you should be on the lookout for Amy, since you'll be down there.
Oh yeah, I will be. Yeah, definitely come and see me if you see me around. I'll be at Caribbean Beach. CBR. All right. All right, 475847173. Yeah, I got that in the mail. I thought it was like a magnet or something, and it wasn't. It was just
it was a womp womp.
It was a pay up. I was like, no. Let's see here. All right, we have our next caller on the line. Hey, who's joining us?
Howdy, it's Shaggy.
Shaggy, what's going on? Happy Sunday.
I am calling you from near the hub during the Christmas party.
Dude, it sounds like you are totally like.
Yeah, I feel like you're like in a studio somewhere.
I don't hear a soul. Like, what are you talking about?
There's
silent.
no noise at all.
Yeah, I'm literally waiting in line for one of the pictures to get taken, and then in about 20 minutes or so, I'm doing the dessert party for the first time in about a decade. So I figured it's time to give that a try again. So we'll see how that goes. But I've been here since Friday. So I did Jollywood last night, and then tomorrow I'm at Epcot doing all the Christmas stuff there, seeing Mr. Henry Winkler. Very excited about that. But mostly just wanted to give you guys a call, wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and having a good time here. I actually met some people from the Discord, and we got to hang out over the past couple days. So that has been extraordinarily fun.
That makes me so happy. I love that when our listeners get together at the parks. That's the best. So I saw today, because the Fonz there posted a picture on social media there in Town Square Theater with Mickey Mouse. I thought that was pretty awesome that he was having a good time there. And so what's been the highlight though so far? Was it Jollywood or anything kind of under the radar that has stood out on your trip so far?
Honestly, it's been meeting new people and making new friends and kind of expanding that family that you choose. And I mean, it's in a lot of ways, it's thanks to you guys and that Discord server that there were several of us that we got together. And I think next year I would like to hopefully see if we can organize this again, because I think for me, it made the trip better. It made the trip just that much better, expanding that part of my life.
That makes me so happy. I talked about that on Mike in the Midwest. I really visualize the Discord server as like a little Cheers, like a little, every time I hear a beep, 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 it's like Jason walking in through the door and everybody saying Jason or Maria or, Scott or Mike, and we're just kind of hanging out,
right.
Come and go virtually, and Shaggy's here, and we get to post, milkshakes and ice cream cones and stuff like that. It's not important, but we all check in on each other, and I love it. That's super cool that we got to do that in real life.
And this year for various reasons has been kind of a difficult year for me. So I needed that kind of extra thing to this trip, and I'm very grateful for it. So it's definitely I think that's going to definitely be the highlight of my trip. Henley Winkler, he's going to be up there too. Can't knock that for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my evening here and enjoying it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get back to what you do because my picture time is almost up. I'm like a couple steps away. So I will talk to you guys soon. Maybe after I get back, we can talk a bit more.
I'd appreciate that, Shaggy, and you just made my night with the call. Have a good one. Merry Christmas to you.
All right, take care. You guys too.
Bye.
See
How
ya.
cool is that? I think he's trolling us. Like, it was too quiet to be in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm a little thrown off there. It was he must be like in some really quiet area, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of where he could possibly be because that was a question we always get. Hey, where can I spend some quiet time in the parks or Magic Kingdom? Like, we need to know this location so that we can share it.
No, he probably has those really good noise canceling headphones or something, which I don't know. Exists on
When he said I've been here since Friday, like I thought like he'd been in that line since Friday. It's kind of like where my mind went, and I kind of laughed.
It could be. All right, 407-584-7173 is the number. We're appreciating all these calls tonight because this is what it is all about on a Sunday night, hearing about what is on your mind. Yeah. So let's see. We had another question in the Instagram over here. What is the one thing on the Destiny that I shouldn't miss going in January? Everybody says go see the Hercules show, so don't miss the Hercules, even though I didn't see it. You know what? Here's the one thing. Okay, you were just on the Wish. Here's a hot take.
About a year ago, but yeah.
I mean, you've been on the Wish recently. The Wish class ships. It's all the same. Because I've been on all three of them. Dude, I forgot until the last day that the main pool on that ship is on deck 14 forward.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that pool. Like,
their pool situation is
that pool is so messed up because that's a good pool up there, and there's great like recliners and stuff up there too. But I thought that was concierge.
Are you talking about the adult main pool or the main pool?
No, the main pool.
Okay,
there's like a main pool up there on deck 14 forward, and there's some like public loungers up there too.
It's confusing kind of because there's so many different pools because they have these little like pockets of pools like on deck 12. I feel like you got like I don't know, they're like spread out throughout the whole. They're like smaller ones, right? So it's kind of interesting how they do the pools. I just focus on the adult pools now. On that shit.
Well, it wasn't even the pool, like but I mean the bigger like everybody pools deck 14 forward, which I totally forgot about. But the thing was, it also has those nice covered like loungers around it, kind of in the half circle, which I like because they're covered. I totally forgot about those because like the adult pool's on the back, right? It's that infinity pool on the aft, which is really super small. You got to catch it like at a certain time when it's not full. But I totally forgot about that area. And here's the other thing. Pam and I forgot that there's a currents on that ship. Like we were just walking around one night and like, it was like second night. We're just walking the ship. Just, we just enjoyed just kind of walking around, just being together, just hanging out. Like we didn't like plan.
Is currents and aft on that one too, or no?
No, it's in the same spot that it is on the.
See, that seems backwards from all the other ships.
It was deck 14 forward. It was up way high, but see, and then we thought like,
oh no, that normally would be forward.
We thought, is that concierge up there? Like, because it kind of looked like it was like a concierge area at first. I'm like, because how like they're taking a lot of the spaces now and like turning them into concierge. You're not sure, like we saw that on, I think was it the Fantasy or something, like where they're kind of transforming some of those areas forward and up high, like into concierge. And so I was like, maybe that's concierge now. But we looked and we went up there and boom, it was fine. And like we had a drink up there. We were the only two people up there that had a drink with. Just talked to this barkeep. There was this lady from St. Lucia. She was so nice. We sat there for about 45 minutes. She told us about her whole like career, tending bar with other lines and, coming over to the Destiny. She told us 80% of the ship is new hires. That was shocking. Well, I mean, we could see it though. because we were wondering like if they bring like an all-star crew to a new ship. She says no, 80% of the crew's is first timers on that ship.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, take it for what it's worth, but I mean, I kind of saw it. But
See, that's what throws me off a little bit about the Wish class, because like the adult area is forward, like the pool area, like on the Magic and
yes,
the Dream class, but on the Wish class it's aft, and it just like throws me off. Like,
but then like it's called Sega Lounge on the Destiny, which is the Luna Lounge and Robbie.
Okay.
That's forward.
Yeah. And
it's like the adult venue for like.
You know what's funny, but like officially they'll call Triton mid, which is funny because they're right next to each other.
They do call that mid? Because
I'm pretty sure they call Triton mid.
It's actually more forward.
I think they call Triton midship. I gotta Google it, but like I know like one is called one or the other, but they're right next to each other. I don't understand how they're different. But
anyway,
so do you still just like the Triton Lounge after all that? Because like it bothers me so much.
There was I sent you a picture. I mean, I forgot what that was for. I wasn't even going to go to it, but
standing room only, right?
I was passing through, and I saw like, dude, there's people like in the hallway, up on their tiptoes, like trying to look in. I wasn't going to it, but I was like, I gotta send a picture of this because this is insane. Because there's people like again sitting on the floor, like around the stage, you know, like it had to been a fire code, like it was.
That's why I think every time I'll never forget.
There's no way.
Both Wish class, both times we sailed the Wish, like that place just being jam packed at night. Karaoke is in there, like that's the thing. Like they do like the biggest events, I swear, in there sometimes, and people are sitting on the floor with like their legs stretched out, like someone's gonna trip over them. Like it is just. I'm surprised Disney allows it.
I can't believe they do. I can't believe they don't just like say there's a hard limit. Like once, like there's as many people as there are seats.
Yeah,
they won't allow anybody else in this.
Yeah, I can't believe they allow people to just like. But that happened to us on the Fantasy in O'Gill's, because that O'Gill space is much smaller than the Magic, and there was like a trivia in there. It was like movie songs or whatever, and like it was standing room only. It was just like wow.
Yeah, I mean, once they go out to sea, they pretty much throw the rules out a lot of times for stuff like that, which is like, let's see here.
Oh, you're buying drinks in here? Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, it is true. 100% true. 475-847-173. We got about 10 minutes left at the top of the hour. You want to give us a call? So let me ask you, going back to Walt Disney World and the rocket roller coaster thing, because we got a couple months left before the changeover, before it closes over. Are you going to be more sad to see Aerosmith go, or more excited to see the Muppets come online? Which one?
I wrote it a couple times before our fantasy trip over Thanksgiving, and I thought about that too. Like I filmed the whole pre-show so I could have, because I had a feeling it was coming, and sure enough, like a couple weeks later, like you can't even see the pre-show anymore. It looked like they covered that up.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
So I'm glad I got to see that and film it one time. But I was thinking about writing it, because I wrote it. I tend to be the single seat when we ride, the three of us. And both times I rode with like a first timer, and which I love doing, and like, they're like, whoa, Wayne, that was wild. That was crazy. And it just got me thinking, like, how many first timers are going to like do this because they love the Muppets, and like, are they going to like change the way the ride, is it just going to be the same building and they're going to make it like a different track or coaster, which I don't think they are, because I feel like the turnaround time is going to be really quick on this.
Yeah,
it just doesn't fit the vibe of Muppets to me. Like, do you feel that way? Like the launch, and like it's all fast, like it gets a little painful on your shoulders sometimes, like when you do the inversions. I don't know, it just doesn't seem very Muppet like to me.
No, with the turnaround, it's obviously, I mean, to me, it's going to be exactly the same ride, just different props and different soundtrack. It's going to be some Muppet.
Which I was kind of hoping it was going to be like, let's keep it in the same show building, we'll gut it a little bit and make it like a different ride experience. That is clearly not the case.
Yeah, it's going to be the same vehicles, same track. It'll just be new music, new props. But and you're right. I mean, it's a rough ride. I mean, I tell myself that by the end of the ride, I'm glad it's over. It's one of those things like I can handle it.
Quick too. That's the thing. It's only like 90 seconds or not even. I don't even know. I'm about to search how long it is.
It's not long, but it's painful enough that I'm glad it's over when it is. Like, I'm glad to come into the station. But Yeah, you're right. I mean, I can't believe. I think that's a good point to bring up, though. That I think that a lot of us that listen to this podcast, many of us listen to a show like this. We've been on Rock and Roller Coaster probably countless times, 50 times, and there's still people going on Rock and Roller Coaster today for the very first time, and they're not seeing the pre-show. And I'm,
Yeah.
they don't know the backstory, and what a shame, because the pre-show that's gone now is probably, to me, at least 30% of the show, or the whole experience.
I think all the pre-shows are like, I love the dinosaur one. I'm glad I've recorded that before, because like I love the dinosaur one. Remember the old test track pre-show? Like I thought that was the best.
Would they say like do test 2, 4, and 7?
I just thought of something.
Yes,
I just thought of something, Mike. The one man dream theater, sometimes I'll do like props and things like that. Every now and then they should just run old pre-shows in that theater.
My God,
you just sit down and watch.
Oh, you're onto something.
Like how great, like,
oh yeah.
Or even that I hate to say that, at Epcot they have like that imagination where they show the shorts or whatever. We almost watched that. But I saw that Feast was one of the shorts, and with Oliver before our trip, there's no way I could watch that short and keep it together. But like they should have some kind of theater where they show like old pre-shows. I think that'd be awesome.
Dude, there'd be that. Talk about lines. I mean, those would be the hardcore Disney fans. All like, right?
What
like,
other pre-shows are there that we've lost? I mean, you could just
the Muppets is probably the all-time best pre-show.
Oh yes,
right?
yes, the Muppets one, yes,
and it's epic. I mean, that thing's like 20 minutes long. So
good.
Okay, so let's throw them out. So you got Muppets, Rock and Roller Coasters up there.
I like the old Universe of Jeopardy one where they would like kind of play the Jeopardy game before you got in there. Like that was a fun one.
I'm trying to think what else. Okay,
you could throw the movie trailers from the Great Movie Ride.
Yes, because like
it's gonna be like an hour long show.
I've never seen any of those movies, but like when people reference them, like at a trivia, I'm like, I don't know who Sid Charisse is, but I know because I said it in that thing, like Sid Charisse. Okay, she was an old movie person because I, like dun dun dun, Sid Charisse in The Searchers or whatever, dude. I'm like, it's probably not in the right movie, but I know John Wayne was in that one.
John Wayne, yep.
That's the only thing I know. But it's like, I think, like people my age, or probably younger, I guess people probably watch those things. But that's the only reference material I have is from that, like standing in line there doing those switchbacks, watching that over and over and over.
You could have the
trying to think what else.
If they switch to Soarin' over America, you could have like the old Soarin'. If they change that show, which hopefully, I don't know, like what are they gonna do with that pre-show? Because they didn't really change it for Soarin' over the World. It's still the same thing.
Do they bring him? Because they've shown him.
Like, I know. Do they bring him for the pre-show?
Do they do a new one?
I feel like when they brought him in for that little tease, they probably recorded a new show.
That's what I'm thinking too. But I mean, does it degrade it because he's like an old dude now? Like I don't know.
But I'm loving and it doesn't have to be a permanent thing, right? It could just be like a temporary thing. They throw in one man's dream every now and then, and like, yeah, let's watch.
That'd be so good. I'm going around. I'm trying to think of the other pre-shows.
Or what if they retheme Sci-Fi Dine-In too? Like something like that, like where you watch old Disney attractions while you're in there. Oh my god!
I mean, because remember now this is going back, but they used to have those weekends at the studios, like the Super Soap weekend and the Star Wars weekend, ESPN the weekend. They could. I mean, like it'd be so meta to have like
retro Disney weekend,
right? And like, I mean, throughout the park, they just played classic background loops for the weekend.
Oh my god!
All over VHS.
See, the thing is, there's only a small population of people that would love this, like the Disney fanatics,
Right, but it would be nuts. That park's not that big. It would draw the nerds, and it would be great. Oh my gosh! Like.
If they just did that over across all property, you walk into Epcot, they're playing the old loop, and then Interventions background loop comes on,
and like, I mean, like you obviously couldn't do Illuminations, but you could play like the pre-Illuminations loop as the sunset. With like
there's something about like I have that like in my iTunes, right? I recreated that loop, but there's something about hearing it like in that park with the torches lit. It's not the same as like riding in your car hearing it.
The dude, that makes me just want to get a margarita or something. Just walk around.
Sometimes you're waiting for a show and you're like, oh man, when's the show going to start? Like it just flew by for me with Illuminations because I'm just rocking out to the loop.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, like Test Track was an underrated one. I forgot about that.
I loved that. I loved that. I only rode that twice on our first trip, because our first trip was 2011. The 2012 is when it started doing the refurb for 2.0. But like, I just remember loving that pre-show.
And Dinosaur, that's a good one too.
Dinosaur. Yeah. I mean, hello there. So
well, that Test Track and Dinosaur have a connection because Felicia Rashad was in both. Wasn't she?
No, she's not. She's not in the Test Track. No.
Oh, is it a different person?
It's a different person.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was her.
But Bill Nye, not in the pre-show for Dinosaur, but you can hear him talking like when you're in the queue.
Yes.
Like, and then he was in Ellen too. So it's kind of funny that he was like in multiple attractions.
Why? I know we got to be missing like another good pre-show. Get the Muppets. Trying to think all around the studios. Is there one more? We got Tower of Terror, but I mean that's still available, so that's still out there.
That's the thing. Some of the things are still available. Like it's hard to see sometimes, but I love the pre-show, and people probably don't even notice it sometimes. For Carousel of Progress, like when you're standing out there, like it has like them like back in the day, like building like the attraction. Like I love that one.
And where Walt's hanging out with the brothers. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the Sherman brothers.
Yeah, brothers.
Yeah, it's such a good video.
Yeah, that's people. Yeah, because you never have to wait outside anymore. But yeah, when you do for like the 5 minutes as the building rotates, if you got that.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom is not like one for pre-shows. I feel like you just like you wait in line and boom, you hop on the fun attraction. There's like pre-setups. Like I mean, Haunted Mansion kind of has a pre-show, but it's not like a screen. You know.
Man, that would be such a. I love this idea though. That is such a great idea to have just a spot for pre-shows. Just you go for one pre. Back in the day, oh my gosh, Captain EO had a great pre-show.
Oh my god.
You remember it? It was a pre-show for a show. Remember that?
It was so because like George Lucas was like I think an old school Joe Rohde is in that thing too. I think
it was and like that filmmaker, that real popular.
Oh yeah, Francis Ford
Coppola, or whatever. Yeah, because they show all the people dancing around. And like
the first time I saw that pre-show, I lost it, man.
It was so 80s. Oh my gosh, it was like that one movie what was it called, like Flashdance or something or whatever.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That was so good.
Oh man,
you'd have to have that. That'd be like pre-shows. Just okay, go into the next one.
Why couldn't Captain EO or Honey, I Shrunk the Audience just like come back temporarily? You know, like in that theater.
There was one too. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I can't remember what it was for. They played True Colors in there for something. Do you remember?
Oh, it was like the Kodak. Because you played it on the radio station all the time.
Yeah, we played all the time but it played before something.
Yeah. Did Veggie Frou have like a pre-show or anything like that? Or I
don't remember. But True Colors played in that building. It was I think it was a pre-show for. I can't remember what it was for though. Now that I think about it, but it was.
If we had Jocelyn would know because that was like her favorite thing. Dang, I don't know.
That'll Cindy Lauper thing. Oh my
so
God.
many great things. Like
we have
throw compile a bunch of like retro things and like just throw in one man's dream like the history of the parks or something, and you show like all these old things that you can't see anymore.
That'd be good stuff. So we got to know. Come over to the Discord. What is your favorite all-time pre-show? I mean, it's probably going to be the Muppets because it's most popular. How about an obscure one though? Like let's go off the beaten path here because I need to know. Yeah, that old Captain EO one was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I still think Dinosaur is like solid. It just makes me laugh every time I watch it.
When you said that is so true.
It's quoted so many times in this house. You're gonna come back with an extra dino, extra large.
One dino, extra.
We're in. I say that a lot too in our house. Like we're in. Those coordinates I was talking about.
That's good. We're in.
So good.
That was a good one.
I quote the Rock and Roller Coaster one too. I always said, like, wait a minute, I love that idea.
I think we all do. I mean, don't we all?
How can we not? Like, we're Disney fans, of course.
Wait a minute. I love that idea. We're gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna need a bigger car. Make it a stretch.
Make it a super stretch.
Super stretch.
Totally.
Oh, okay, no one want to call us tonight. They just want to hear us ramble about pre-shows.
That's it. I mean, we got all the calls in the first hour, but we're gaining listeners like crazy as we sit here and talk about this stuff. So it's nuts. So
I think people love the pre-shows. It really, Because what did we talk about? It was Rock and Roller Coaster. You're saying sometimes that's 30-40% of the attraction for you. Like, I think a lot of times the pre-show is one of the better parts of the attraction.
I agree. It was like for Muppets, it was at least 45% of the attraction.
I mean, all of Muppets is great though, but yeah,
It was so good.
and I love the Epcot one. I mean, the Epcot one, the Guardians one. I mean, that's not retro. I mean, because that's still new and not going anywhere right now. But that's a great one too. Ugh. People of Epcot. I know you don't see that one as much as I do. But
Doesn't he call them like Epcotians or something?
yeah. What do you people call themselves?
Yeah, exactly. I remember. I was more worried about what was going to happen to me in about 7 minutes. But I
Funny
do
when you hear a little kid in there like people. That's what they'll say. Oh, man.
Epcotians. Okay, so this week we're going to talk, obviously, listener questions. So if you have a listener question, get it in as soon as you can. Mike at BRGuestPodcast.com. We need listener questions for tomorrow's show, for Wednesday's show. If you're listening live, if you're not, it'll be on next week's show because obviously it's going to come out on Thursday. But we're going to talk about the Destiny Cruise. A lot of stuff to share there. Scotty G, big cruiser. So we'll have lots to talk about. Ricky will be with us as well. She's cruised many times. And we have thoughts because Pam actually had, obviously, I tried, I've told her, I'm like, why don't you come on the show? Why don't you come on the show?
Oh my God, I would love that.
No, she's not coming on the show. But she had some great ideas. Like while we were sitting at Castaway Cay, we actually went to Serenity Bay. And she had some really good thoughts comparing the Destiny Wish Class ship to like the Fantasy Dream Magic Wonder. So I'll share those on Friday. And just think like the experiences, the layout, stuff like that, dining, stuff like that. So we'll do that on Friday. And so come back for that. We're gonna have a good time this week on the show. So it's gonna be Ricky, Scott, and myself. Pam is she's taking a vacation down to Florida, not working. She's just actually taking a week to have a vacation. So we're excited that she gets to do that. Lucky her. So jumping out of here for this week, we'll do this again next Sunday night. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for the great calls. We'll have it again next Sunday night, 7:00 Eastern, 6:00 Central before we have Christmas after that next week. So join us for that. Don't forget our show is brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We are standing by to help you plan an amazing Disney vacation for no additional cost to you. Check out the details today over at themagicforless.com. Excuse me. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link. As you do that holiday shopping, it really does help support the show. You just click through our link and gives us a little commission on those purchases. Takes you right back to the site. Everybody wins that way. It's beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. And also you can become a patron of the show. Thanks to everybody who has done that. It really does help keep us on the air. So thank you so much to everybody who supports us over there. It's only $5 a month. And for that, you get a bonus show called Mike in the Midwest. Come over this week. We'd sure love to have you. Patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. You can follow me on the social media at beourguestmike. That's on Instagram, x.com, and Threads. I've got all my stuff for my cruise over there on Instagram right now, so check that out. You can follow Scott at Epscott, EPSCOT, in those same places, but the place you got to go, YouTube, and check them out over at Must See Adventures. And Scott, what's happening on the channel? No, you had the 5K video up this past week, but what's happening on the channel this week?
Well, you're going to see the 10K video from Wine and Dine. You know, I'm getting those Run Disney runners, you know, excited for the marathon weekend coming up. So I'm sharing our Wine and Dine trips. So we have Expo, 5K, 10K. We'll have a half eventually. And we're also showing some of the new lounges, you know, Geo82. We got a review on Beacon Barrel. Not new, but we also have some Sangria University in there too. So it sounds like we're having a nice little weekend, right, of running and recovery at some of these lounges. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. Must See Adventures. Like, subscribe. I think you'll really enjoy those videos.
Cool. We'll have a lot to talk about on Friday. We could compare maybe Cask and Cannon to Beacon Barrel experience because I haven't done Beacon Barrel, but maybe we could talk about that kind of experience. It'll be fun. That'll be cool.
I love that.
Check it out.
Forward to it.
All right, over at Must See Adventures on YouTube. Also, I think that's about it. So, yeah, we'll have a fun week this week. And, if you don't mind, I don't say this enough, but if you could go over to Apple Podcasts, give us a rating and a review if you get a chance this week, because it really does help other people find the show. We've been around so long that sometimes these rating and reviews fall off that have come in 2009, 2011. They get old, they get stale, they fall away. We're trying to compete with all the new kids and it gets hard. So, we're up there. We're doing a good job. I think last week we were like number 9 in the US in places in travel, which we appreciate your support so much for that. But we want to stay up there. So if you could do that, we'd appreciate it. So Rating and review would be helpful this week. So if you get a chance, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. All right. So for Scotty G, Pam, and Ricky, I'm Mike, wishing you a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. That's a good show. Good stuff.
Good live show. Yeah.
Oh,
man.
That's fun.
I keep thinking about those pre-shows now.
You were on it, dude. Those pre-shows were great. Oh, my gosh. That was so fun.
Yeah.
All right. What do I got? Dude, Patrick Mahomes torn suffered.
Yeah, I saw the play live when it happened. That was crazy.
Man.
Lions are basically eliminated from the playoffs. That's all right.
Chiefs are out. Lions are out.
Got a new head coach for Michigan State football. So excited for that.
Yeah, you guys got a good coach.
Dude, I thought Fitz was great back in Northwestern. Like back in the day, I always worried about playing them, man. So excited to bring him to East Lansing.
Dude, Michigan's trying to poach Drinkwitz now. Can you believe that?
Oh, I didn't know he was on the list.
Yep, they're trying to go after him and Dillingham from Arizona State.
I knew about that one. Yeah. Huh.
They're the two guys are going after. If they do, dude, I'll be fired up.
He's going from one block M to the other. Sorry. You cracked me up though when you saw me in Ann Arbor on Friday. You're like, are you interviewing for the coaching position?
Dude, I was like, I looked down and said Ann Arbor. I'm like, whoa.
It's just so funny because like none of the students like care about sports. I feel like because they're there for like their academic. Because I was asking them like, oh, what are people talking about? She's like, yeah, no one talks about that stuff. Like the students don't care. Oh man. Give Scotty G the keys.
There you go.
I'm telling you, like, I think we can make a pretty sweet staff here from the BR Guest podcast community.
I think we could.
Jason will be our analytics guy, no doubt.
Oh, dude, 100%. We
can talk about you being the defensive coordinator because I just feel like you're in on the defensive side.
I can do that.
Sure.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So
play a little cover too.
We'll turn the Wolverines around, and that way your coach can stay at Mizzou.
Yeah, dude. Go get your own coach. Like why do we got to go after coaches that are already signed extensions? Like stop, like knock it off.
It's just like the players though. I mean, they just transfer around, you know, like it's annoying.
I was so mad when I saw that because I love like our coach. Like I mean, then the Diego Pavia thing, that guy is a jerk. Have you seen his stuff? Like what he did last night?
No, I'll take a look. Yeah, we'll put Wade as the OC.
Wade's OC. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, totally. Do we have a staff?
We have a staff. I'll submit a proposal to the university tonight.
We work. I mean, we don't need $9 million a year. We go for $5 million.
Yeah, we go for exactly. Maybe some free tuition for Emily. Yeah, throw that in there too in the deal. But
exactly, we all got kids.
And I promise you, and I promise you, there will be no scandals with this group. like. We are well-behaved people.
I promise. Yeah, that would not. Yeah, that is. We
have tapes. We have, go watch old podcasts. Go watch our social media accounts. We are
2,900 shows.
Yeah, we are clean people. We don't believe in
my life
bad
is online.
Stuff.
My life is online since 2008.
Yeah. Like I have no skeletons. You guys know everything.
Yeah, and we all got kids, so you'd have us around. You have us like we need the tuition.
Yeah, Jason does want to negotiate a DVC contract into his deal, so I'll work on that too. But yeah,
totally.
I mean, we might win a game.
Everybody beats Rutgers, right?
That's right. Don't tell Paul, but yeah.
Or Maryland. Is it Maryland in the Big Ten?
Yeah, we'll lose to Michigan State but no, I think we can make a bowl team. I think we make a bowl game with
because you schedule 5 cupcakes and then you beat like Maryland.
Yeah. I think we'll be really good recruiters. Wade will really help on that from the sales side of his, his profession. But we'll be really great with recruiting.
Got to get booster. We got to get a big booster, and Wade's got connections, so we'll get.
Oh yeah, maybe John Paul can JP can help out a little bit.
I'll figure it out.
Maybe I can work some of my people in my organization, Yes. And then what we do best is motivate. We'll motivate these players, these students to just be locked in. We got the analytics side for Jason. That's going to win us 3 games at least, just the analytics alone. And yeah, I think we're gonna cruise to a bowl game.
We'll have them running through brick walls. Let's go.
Exactly. Oh man.
All right. So I'll let you know about tomorrow what time. It'll be whenever Ricky gets home. So I'll let her know.
All right, sounds good.
All right. We'll have a good
I'm gonna
night.
go have some meatloaf and email the University of Michigan about our coaching tree.
Your first draft. Make sure you have a cover letter.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you.
All right. See you. Bye,
I'll see you.
everyone.
Bye, everybody. Oh, it's hotter.